Hey there, welcome to our little farm here in East Texas. I'm Chrissy and I'm really glad you're here. I just wanted to come on today and talk for a few minutes about seasons. As you can see from behind me, most of the trees on our little place have lost their leaves. There's a little bit of color over there behind me. Even just a few days ago, but definitely a couple of weeks ago, this was just ablaze with oranges and purples and reds and yellows. Just so pretty. And I was looking back through, I was doing a bit of editing and I was looking at some of the videos that I've taken on the farm over the past month, say, and it just really struck me how it's changed and how quickly it's changed, but also just how many times I was raving on about the color and the seasons and the beauty of it. And I guess it's something that probably to people who have lived here all their life or lived in a place that does experience 4 clear seasons, a bit silly for me to rave on about it. But for us moving here, it's just such a different experience to what we're used to. And I'm just finding it so beautiful and enchanting, really. I think, I am a bit of a romantic, a sentimental old chook, as my family might call me. But I just have always, I don't know whether it's perhaps actually from a lot of the books I grew up reading. I loved Wind in the Willows and the stories of Ratty and Mole and the pictures that were painted with words of the different seasons. The Narnia Chronicles I loved, and even I read Tolkien a lot as a teenager, the Lord of the Rings, and that whole descriptions of the beauty in the change of the seasons that is in a lot of those storybooks, and it just captures my imagination. And it's beautiful, just beautiful. So I have just felt like I've been in a storybook, and now it's kind of like that wintry bare look is happening, and that's has its own beauty. But for us who have, my children have grown up in an evergreen world, I experienced a little bit of color change in my childhood when I lived in southern New South Wales. But really, I was saying to my husband, even then, that really was largely just in town where European trees had been planted. But if you were out on our farm, in the paddocks, there wasn't much change of color happening. The eucalypts they don't change color. And then the she oaks down on the creek floor, they don't change. So, there wasn't a lot. There certainly was in town. So it is just a whole new thing. Look at all those leaves falling. This one's almost lost all of his. So I guess I'm just really grateful for this opportunity. I think really it's just been one of those little secret wishes of my heart to be able to live somewhere where there are 4 seasons. And I have had people who live here in East Texas tell me, oh, these colors are nothing. We don't get much color here if you compare it to over east. And while that's probably true, to me it's amazing, and a lot of color and a lot of beauty. And I'm just reveling in it. I'm soaking it in. I'm feeling very grateful for the opportunity to live here and to see this, and for my children to experience it. It is just a part of God's creation and a beauty in it that I haven't seen, and that I'm really very truly grateful for. Picture of autumn out here. So I would walk through around the property and see these little these little spots, these little hidden beautiful spots where I could just picture a little animals scurrying around into their little homes and sitting around a warm cozy hearth with, you know, lots of yummy food and the fire crackling just like something out of Wind in the Willows, or like a little hobbit hole where I could just picture, oh, that'd be so cozy sitting in there with the, you know, with all of the wintry delights and the even just the walking through the property and feeling the crunch and the crackle of the leaves under my feet somehow just, I don't know, I have found being here during this change of seasons just soul refreshing and nourishing, and I don't know, it's just God's beauty just feeds my soul like nothing else ever has or probably ever will. I just think when we are in the midst of his creation and we take the time to really soak it in, I think he has so much for us there. It's like, you know, the warmth of God's love just wants to reach out to you as you yeah, anyway, that's me being sentimental, but that is how I truly feel too. So over the last few weeks, I have taken every opportunity I could, usually late afternoon or early morning when there was a little lull in the things I had to do and food was done, school was done, and I would go grab my camera, grab my gumboots and go for a little walk around our property just to try and record some of the changes that were happening in the seasons, to see the colours and soak it in, but also to get some footage of what was happening so that we can look back and see the changes. So today is my birthday and I've had a lovely day, even though some of our family are not feeling great. Got a few kids at home on the couch, but I'm just ending the day with a beautiful walk through our property with my Thai boy, who's well enough to come, and the puppies. There they are back there. And the colours are they're just enchanting me. It's like walking on a painter's palette. It's just so many different splashes of colour. And when you're used to living in an evergreen world, I don't know, it's just very, very beautiful.
Wow, how can you forget that?
I don't know. It's silly.
That was silly.
What did you find, girls? Did you find something? Hey, girls? They're sporting new collars. Pretty pink collars. They grew out of their poppy collars. Look down here. Yellow and brown
I'm cold.
and orange and gold, yes.
Oh, I
And
said
all
I'm
of
cold.
these. Oh, you're cold. I thought
I
you
didn't
said gold.
say gold.
Crunchy leaves underfoot. The golden sunlight coming through. These ones are kind of reddish. And what intrigues me is the same kind of tree. So this one is a sweet gum, I think. And then...
Oi, Shadow.
No,
Oi,
Shadow,
come.
come back. Come on, Shadow, come back here. And then this one is a sweet gum too, and yet it's turning yellow. It's curious. Curiouser and curiouser.
That's turning red and that's turning yellow.
Hmm.
It's yummy.
I don't know that they're edible. Don't eat them because I don't know what.
I'm not gonna,
But they are really pretty.
orange inside.
Look how pretty. Is this the one they call privet? I can't remember. We'll have to ask Miss Theresa, she will know.
If I shake it.
Looks like it'd be Really pretty on the kitchen table as a decoration or something. It's kind of, is it spiky?
No, I don't think so. It's not spiky.
Huh. Curious. Alright, let's go this way.
This one's turning red.
It's pretty, isn't it?
Oh, look at this colored leaf. Bit of red, bit of orange,
Yeah.
a bit of yellow.
Very pretty.
Oh, you could hang.
How long this will be here before it's all gone. It'll look very different when all the leaves have fallen off through these trees. They'll look really different. Amazing that they're all such different colours.
Even though they're planted right next to each other.
And they're the same tree. Same type of tree. So this little one's already lost its leaves. I wonder what it is.
For you.
So different
Let me
types
see.
of colour. Where's the plane, Gracie? Can you see it?
So thank you for being here. Thank you for watching with me and going on this little journey that we are on as we learn about farming in East Texas and growing food here in this new climate. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.